Waffle.
Hmm?
Thoughts on status?
Shut up!
Okay, there I guess.
No,
For tonight.
no, no.
I think it's time I take my leave.
On the
wish you guys
topic
a-
of my status, hold on.
Oh, no.
Are you changing it again?
Oh, he even on mute. Motherfucker, what is he doing? Oh, God. Huh? Oh.
Balls.
Rux, what about your status?
Ball penis. Balls.
Why is he muted?
What is he?
I spelled attorney wrong in the 5th video. Stream? Hold on. Okay, there we go.
Should I play him like full screen?
Ow.
I don't want to play him full screen.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Hey, Roxas, why were you muted?
What?
Why were you muted?
I went to the bathroom.
Oh, my
I
God.
said on the topic of my status.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, wait. Alright, you guys ready?
Justice for all.
Psych!
No.
Hey, guys.
Sigh.
Hi.
You're just staring.
Was it-
Looking.
Psych.
Sorry.
How did I get into this mess? I died, guys.
Good.
That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright. I don't know who this is.
It's like the judge or something.
Damn, he does
Yeah, it
die.
is.
What the fuck?
Hey, look.
What?
Huh?
What have I done wrong?
Big chunk.
Big?
of
I
spinal
cannot
wash.
allow you to go on like this.
You had to look at me with a grand voice. But I'm just a simple defense attorney.
Silent. You are no longer worthy of your title.
Foreshadowing.
I'm dead, guys.
You got
Fuck.
squished. I'm gonna grab my cat.
What?
Why did you go to jail?
What a
And
nightmare.
drunk.
What the fuck? I bet it was just Bennington that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Who the fuck is this? Ah,
Who's?
where's this gonna be?
Who's that gonna be?
You just
Nah.
bashed my head out. You just bashed my head. Who the fuck is this guy? What's he gonna do?
Who is
You
this
just beat
guy?
your head in and then just like forget
beat-
how
he
to
beat
do
my
defense.
Edgiest
Stolen.
voice.
Ouch, my head. It's throbbing. It. Why does it feel so foggy in there?
Now, who would this be?
This is a dude.
Is this a dude? He
Woman.
is.
She's a woman. Okay.
Oh no, she is.
Alright, it's a woman, so first nominee is Roxas.
Yep.
Why did you have to get brain damage, bro?
So, I guess, woman. I'm I'm just trying to hold back to make a joke that is incredibly stupid. Give me a
Don't.
moment.
Make a joke.
Please.
It's not.
Better be a good joke.
No, I'm not gonna
Oh.
say it.
Make a joke.
You have 5
Make
seconds.
a
Say
joke.
it and I kill you.
Say it, man. Say it, man.
I'm in a conflicted moment right here.
Oh
Say
wait,
it and
are
I
you?
kill
Oh
you.
wait, oh wait, is it? Oh.
What?
Say it and I kill you.
I'm still confused.
Wait, just say it.
Good mythical morning.
Oh my god.
Good morning.
What's wrong? You don't feel well?
Yes.
People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit?
You have to-
Sorry,
there's
but
no
could you
people.
please turn the cheeriness down?
Damn.
My head sort of hurts.
Roger that.
Am I in trouble or something?
Huh? Trouble?
Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had something or done something wrong.
What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble.
What?
I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Life in my hands?
You promised me. You promised you would prove that I was not guilty.
Is this another like
Yeah.
1-day trial?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Just when I thought all hope was lost, all when the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever.
What is this girl babbling about?
Actually, I really love to watch the court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir.
Oh, sorry. I'm a bit afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? Mr. Wright, do you have brain damage? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial?
Have you played Justice for All?
You're absolutely horrible.
Who?
You?
No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that.
Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this.
No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. I'm
Yes, I'm...
Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Bruh.
You're actually this stupid.
Look, I got my head bashed in by a fucking fire extinguisher.
Just be built like every Smash character.
Be built different.
He just ain't built different.
GG, can you like say this line?
Me?
Yes,
Yes.
Why?
because we can't continue.
The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately?
The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay?
I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney.
Remember this, but not your name?
And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Wow.
Wow.
Ugh, someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this won't be one dream? This won't be a wet dream. Waking up.
Wet dream?
Wet dream.
What dream?
You are delusional as fuck. There's no arguments.
You got brain
It's
damage.
not Edgeworth. I'm mad.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bride. Bird.
God damn it. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
Are you talking to me?
Do you see any other defense attorneys here?
Painful.
I guess not.
Now then, are you ready?
No.
No.
No, don't press it.
I guess I should say yes for now.
Are you ready, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of...
Too late.
The court will not hear the defense's excuses.
Should have said no.
Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you have forgotten.
Actually, I have.
Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer.
A policeman? You did what to a policeman?
It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that.
In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie.
Okay, and who are you again?
The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe
Penis.
to the stand.
The GOAT!
Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright.
Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead.
Want me to hit your head again?
It might
Witness,
fix something.
please state your name and occupation.
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
You don't look very well, Detective.
Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know.
You want her to that detective?
Yes, sir. And while I was at training, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. Therefore, he's gun to me.
I'm dying.
You good?
Okay, calm down. I believe you. God.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of the murder.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince.
Hold on. I just want to do something. I want to check something.
How get it?
No! I can't. I can't check my attorney's badge, bruh.
No.
Get it like dusting Prince?
He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck.
Fucking dead, bro.
The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Ah, yes. This autopsy report, correct?
Why do I not remember getting a copy?
I see everything is in order here. Given the estimated time of death is unusually well documented.
The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirm the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I guess.
Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body.
Was there?
Have you lost your mind?
Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. Give me a second. Awesome. There's the evidence, guys.
What? How can you talk like an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, you may ought to take a glance at your court record.
Court record?
Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing tab.
Press it now.
Tab. Huh? You know what you're talking about, don't you?
It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think. I could totally be a legal aid instead.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later.
Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? Tab.
Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body?
That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses.
That's right.
The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. And held onto him as he fell.
Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye?
Those glasses you're wearing.
Hmm. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene are not mine. I swear, sir.
You sure about that?
Look, it was just a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine.
A coincidence, she says.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Oh, you have more?
And this evidence is very decisive.
Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence.
There's something that even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. But he's managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed.
Sure.
I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir.
I don't think that was her name.
Isn't that her first name?
No, Waffle. Check the name of the.
It's an E. There's an E in it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yes,
why?
that was an I.
With this
Yeah,
piece of
why?
evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Yeah, it's like the Y9.
Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence.
I want to hear the pursuit and objection music in this game. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name as clear as day on the ground.
But I already told you those glasses aren't mine.
And how do you explain his dying message?
It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine?
This is it. I'm counting on you.
Sure, but what am I supposed to do?
What? You're dumb as a box of rocks. Normally, this part is where you get in the witnesses' fat faces.
Get in their
Yes,
faces and do what?
I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time.
Lie. But isn't the detective your superior?
Well, if they don't mean to lie, sometimes they just remember things wrong.
Like a detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain.
It doesn't matter.
Damn.
Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question a witness, you have to find their lies.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Wait, I can present like their profiles. Okay.
What is it?
What?
Fuck.
What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. Now you're at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush. Detective Gumshoe,
You talking to me, pal?
please state the defendant's name for me.
What are you trying to prove with this futile excuse, Mr. Wright?
Interesting.
You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Papa.
But where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird.
I think someone needs to check the court record.
What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird.
It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What kind of fucking... What?
What's going on here?
I have no idea either, sir.
As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggey. This is a blatant contradiction of facts.
Oh,
How about that? I hadn't even noticed.
But, like Candace from Phineas and Ferb. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
That is the stupidest excuse I've ever heard.
Exactly.
May I remind you that it was you who said that the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name.
stream's a little delayed. This is very true. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please check the court record.
Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were, in fact, lovers?
Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court to the relationship between the victim and the defendant.
Yes, sir. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage.
Marriage? No way!
The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something that she'd bought over 2 months ago. I should know because she came to me to ask what she should get for him.
Oh, those two sound like they were close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright.
Not gonna lie, it feels weird hearing new music, but I kinda like it slightly more.
How do you know about this?
Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off.
They got close, I take it.
Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I'd gone on that trip.
What is it?
Oh, nothing, sir. Really. Anyway.
Over 2 months ago?
Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal.
So, what was his birthday present?
She got him a glove.
A single glove? Why would you only give him one?
Actually, Otter, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove.
Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan.
A baseball glove? Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
Yeah?
Are you saying she bought the glove at the store that far in advance?
Nah, nothing like that, pal.
Then what is it like?
She ordered it. It was custom made.
Custom made? The glove was custom made?
Yep, that's what I said.
So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to the case.
Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case?
I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case.
Yes, fluffing to the max. Now, this is Mr. Right, I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great.
Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people.
Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter.
Actually, I brought the glove with me today.
And?
Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court.
Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is
Banana.
it, sir.
Banana.
Yeah.
It's rather yellow, isn't it? That's also a right-handed glove.
Officer Prince really liked the color yellow.
And that's why you have to special order it?
Yep, that's right. That and one other reason.
I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Also, hey, Big.
Hmm?
Isn't this like a left-handed glove because you
That
wear
is-
baseball
Yeah,
gloves on your
that's a
weak
glove that
hand?
you go on. Yeah, that's a glove that goes in your right hand.
So it's technically a left-handed glove though, because you wear it on your
I
weak
might
hand.
have said right-handed by accident, but I meant like it's a glove that goes in the
Yeah,
right hand.
yeah. It goes in the right hand, but it's whatever.
That means it's
Yeah.
a glove for left-handed people.
Yep.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the man, or was the name Maggie, really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote his name with the victim wrote his name with his right hand.
Don't know why I butchered that so much.
Yeah, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yeah, okay. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this.
That's the glove, right?
Could you tell the court what is special about this glove?
What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow, and that's about it.
Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities.
Huh?
There's another reason why it's special.
Oh, what would that be?
It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person.
Left-handed.
Why, you're absolutely right.
Lefty.
This glove is made to be worn on the right hand.
That is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you?
Well, no.
So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with, again?
That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... Wait a sec.
Don't forget that the victim was left-handed.
This is, I mean, I object.
Overruled.
Rigged.
Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves.
There's only one logical conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have read the message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim.
Order, order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It's not possible that this name was written by the victim himself.
That means Maggie is.
No, it's not possible.
Mr. Payne,
Yes, Your Honor.
the evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No.
All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I feel I can breathe again.
It seems that we have reached the conclusion.
Wow, that was fucking fast.
Yeah. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright.
Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir.
See, you got accomplished by the You got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir.
Are you joking? I'm over than ready to retire.
I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird.
No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
The meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We'd like to call our next witness to the stand.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to shower. And what did this witness witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck?
Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness.
I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I have to see what I can find out during the recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only gonna get tougher from here.
What is adjourned for recess? I'm gonna have to go shower, and then after that, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do any more voices. So somebody's gonna have to fill in for the judge.
To be continued.
I got
I'll be able to like.
Alright,
be
can we
voicing-
pause here real quick? I'm just gonna get like a drink real quick.
This new music is really tripping me up, dude.
Yeah.
Is it?
I'll be able to.
Hi, I'm Beck. Smile.
No trolling. I mean, if you want to.
I don't know I'm using my mouse, to be honest with you.
Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me with such a state. Why tell me, sir?
I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do.
Bashes your head.
I hear you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. It should be all you need.
Maybe another blow to the head won't
Ah,
solve anything.
no. I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems.
Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could tell me, or help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix, right? What a weird name.
This is serious. You don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back. Maybe it'll help.
Yeah, this is a business card?
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay?
Okay, there are some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's your phone's cell phone number.
I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case.
This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but
Cell phone.
yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about that detention center, sir.
Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important.
Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone and while on a walk with Dustin.
Blue Badger.
All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello?
I think this is me. Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
This is yours? Oh, well, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
Blue Badger.
We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. This and I waited for the person to show up. But they never did.
So where's the phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? Is that the phone in my pocket? You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do
Nokia.
with the murder?
Yeah, this is my phone. I don't really know, but my eyes lit up. This is Maya. I'm pretty sure.
Ah! You were here all along? You're so mean. I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I checked in the courtroom, everyone had already left.
Ugh, now who in the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too.
Hey, good morning, Maggie. And good morning to you, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh? And what if I said everything will be fine? That's right. It's Maya to the rescue with ultra decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring.
Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? There's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. I'm
No
making them
good?
in my neighborhood.
Shut up!
You guys want to like play like way better or something now?
Yeah.
No.
I'm
No,
kidding.
good,
I'm
it's
kidding. I'm
been-
kidding.
There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me.
And where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? You don't remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found.
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be as forgetful old friend like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is...
Excuse me?
Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick.
Correct.
Wish yourself.
I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that stuff is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah. Oh wait, shit. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words,
What is it, Mr. Payne?
it's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see.
Oh, Roxas.
He's racist. Oh wait, no, that's not.
So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on
There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Please state your name for the court, witness.
Who's this guy?
We never decided.
Alright, have fun, Cheesy.
Fuck.
Just give him like the most annoying voice you can.
He looks like the type of guy who would have Shadow the Hedgehog voice.
My Roxas impression ain't on point, Waffle. You know this.
Wow.
I can't think of anything.
Just do like a British accent.
Any voice will be fine. Just fucking do it.
Dude, if you can't find anything, I'll
Fucking British.
pay you something.
Um,
I remember you speaking in a British accent once, that's why I suggested it.
I'm trying to fucking like remember how British people speak.
Do you want me to do it, Cheesy?
Oh, fuck. I mean, I guess.
Alright, alright.
Ayo, bruv.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk?
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you tinted the court's eyes and called me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me whoa.
Oh.
Doing your
Oh
mind, doing
God.
your...
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
What is he? A human chatterbox?
Ugh, I have to question him. Nice hair physics.
Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university. First rates only need to apply.
Glasses? But you weren't wearing glasses. Oh.
Waffle.
Oh, that's enough. Your name, witness.
Your way was.
Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. I thought you had me, but you thought wrong.
I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh man.
I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell my name. I am Richard Smollington, the drifting virtuoso, with a PhD in drifting, as it were.
Small.
If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
Mr. Wellington? On the day of the murder, you were taking strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know,
Anyway, please testify to the court what you saw during your walk through the park.
See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know, you...
What do you witness would do, Mr. Wellington? I don't like this guy.
I was at the park all afternoon, even thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I look up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady.
Can I take a picture of this, like, of just his face? Devious. If you would.
I gotcha.
Nice face.
You got it?
Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing that I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer.
That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what I just said?
Yeah,
That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
it's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. Oh, fuck. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Banana! Banana!
I love Mignon, I love Mignon.
Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here.
Ah, so you knew about the bananas too? Why didn't you say so earlier? I don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me.
Ugh, that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? A baseball glove?
Doesn't this look delicious? Care for a bite?
That's not... no!
Your Honor, I think this one proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas.
Mignon, I love Mignon.
On the way, just how bad are your eyes?
How? What? You? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
And that's why I asked you how bad your eyesight is.
Wow.
2200. I'm supposed to tell you. You're supposed to tell me that's terrible, right?
Yeah.
Why are you not wearing your glasses today then?
Wow.
That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them...
How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then?
Oh.
Dice.
How about it, witness?
You are unrelenting, evil man. You're like those
Oh
people.
my god.
Well, you didn't do anything, you just recently burned at the...
Which boils down to you were not wearing glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
But the height difference is only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
A witness. Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with your testimony. I keep thinking it's Biggs here.
Please tell the court what happened next in the moment after you witnessed the crime.
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 5:45 p.m.
Wow!
6:45 p.m. when I made the call.
How are you this bad?
Shut the hell up. They must have had a lot of free
Oops.
time to.
So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away.
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine could understand that. That girl is a murderer.
You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
Show the attorney's badge.
Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m.
So what of it?
You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it?
Ah!
I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap.
Killing the witness.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder.
Then just like fucking. I don't know.
It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
15 minutes is hardly what I call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington,
Yes.
explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question.
Doing your mom. Telephone.
Spit it out. God fucking damn it.
I was searching for a phone booth.
A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone?
You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a. God damn it! I knew it.
Matryoshka doll? There we go.
Trust doll.
I guess.
You think you're really something special?
Witness!
I lost my cell phone. There. Are you happy?
You lost it? Unbelievable. You use your glasses and then your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings.
What? Are you trying to say first-rate people never allowed to lose their things? Haven't you heard of the genius strange? Yeah.
I never stop fucking talking. Enough. Oh man. Wait. Hold on a second. He lost his cell phone?
Nick, that cell phone. Could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now?
And what are you trying to get all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my cell phone. I'll have you know. See? Here it is.
Oh, I see.
It looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that maybe this was his.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth.
Well, I think that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that.
Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone.
How dare you?
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Yeah, okay, I thought so. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo.
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you.
No!
It's a phone booth. That's correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wallington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you?
Oh,
Order, order.
What does reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
Then I bet his phone is really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him, so there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if that wasn't what he was looking... if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else.
Was he? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned, if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the court with one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Mr. Wellington.
What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack.
These are your glasses, aren't they? Or aren't they?
Ah, where did you find? Ah!
I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. These glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body.
Under the victim's body?
Order, order.
Now, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything.
Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he felt, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses, and he searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that was why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that's precisely what I am doing.
Here's a pursuit.
I know him, right? He is the real murderer.
Did you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll stick him in one shot.
Yeah. This is so exciting. Watching you work again.
Somehow, my old stuff is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order. Okay.
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer.
Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even an idiot could read that.
We already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground?
But, wouldn't that mean the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how would that person know her name was Maggie or Maggie?
That's a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before... Yeah, Bird before this trial. Ah, I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn. The defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct?
So what if I didn't?
When you realized you had lost it, what did you do?
What did I do?
Did you try to find it by calling it?
Why you? How did you?
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there's some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
Hello? Thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie.
That was when you learned her name was Maggie. But she made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? The client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that only could occur if you knew that was how her name sounded.
Yay!
Order.
But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive.
Mr. Wright? Your Honor? Can you explain what motive the witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Nick?
If I say I can't offer an explanation, then the trial is over, right?
Yeah, but...
Now then, please present to this court the proof that the witness had the motive. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? Ooh, what is this? A list?
Ooh.
These members report from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
You looked up all those numbers?
Of course! This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking at the phone numbers on the person's cell phone is worse than the worst crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cops have.
I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this is about.
Based.
You think any of you, know what it's like to be as refined man as such as me?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a phone of a con the phone of con artist on his phone? Isn't it obvious? The witness is... Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No!
All of your friends' phone numbers are still right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That's where you have to kill.
No! This is too much!
Does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
I
got you now.
that police officer.
Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please. Please, let's think about the content of that phone call.
Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That's a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Then maybe we should be thinking about outside the box.
Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Good thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why wouldn't he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness? My badge.
I would assume it's the police officer.
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Destin Prince?
Destin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh.
Oh.
He could have picked up my... Oh, wait.
Huh?
This is Wellington.
Oh. That girl picked up my phone is with the policeman.
He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone.
If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone.
In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is that what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Ha.
Breakdown time.
Oh, fuck.
Fish face.
Impressive. Not bad for a person.
Well,
with
let me
third
take a
grade.
picture of this.
Alright, you ready?
Okay. I'm ready.
Oh. What's that supposed to mean?
Evidence, evidence. Ugh, that guy's really creeping me out. You've all been waving around.
It has like extra JPEG trash loss on it too, so it's even better. Here, I'll post it in general.
Fish.
What do you guys think of the what do you guys think of this pursuit theme?
I like it a lot.
I think this is like the one I've heard the most.
Yeah. Like, it's not as good as the first one, but I still really like it.
Yeah. Alright, Roxas. Did you read this already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con engrave that. They're all on that phone. Well, who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence?
Dumbass.
You want proof that this phone is yours?
I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. I don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
What?
It feels so good to see you squirm.
We do seem to have a little problem with our hands on this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor! This is bad. I can't let them turn their tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I overlooked. There's got to be... maybe... I got it! We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor! Mr. Monkton must have left some prints on his phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
I what?
You said there was sand all over it, so...
Wiped it? I wiped it?
Pretty thoroughly, too. It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves.
Ah, he's made a complete recovery.
How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers have just magically disappeared.
You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers. I was going to use this evidence. Mr. Wellington.
What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fighting left in you.
Where'd you finally find your cell phone?
Oh, you're too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh my, now remember! My face. Looks like they hang up.
Ah, good. I finally found it.
So that's when...
What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but... if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get scot-free.
I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Rudd.
Call your phone.
Yeah, if you cannot prove who the owner of the cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong?
Don't blame yourself. You're only merely a third-rate lawyer. Only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet.
Who
I am
I
the
am?
spy.
I am all of me. Like Shadow Hedgehog. The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at the ultra fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Nah, fuck you. Please wait, Your Honor.
All right, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything.
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to batter the witness with foreign-aid questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney.
Please, Your Honor. Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For you and your client. Yeah. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure you're are well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. The ink is strong ink here, but I still can't read it. Wait, what am I
Sorry,
doing?
can't
Isn't this how you say business cards? Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is... This card is important because of what's on the back.
Hmm? You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but...
But that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
Huh? Right now? But court's still in session.
It's okay. You'll see.
Okay, but if you say so...
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? You're going to call my cell phone now, and then the court will see everything for what it is.
For all of the idiotic, stupid things, too. Ah! What? Why is my phone? It was the stupid sounding ringtone.
Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone.
Your... Ah! No, it can't.
By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning.
Mm.
I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one.
Mm. Dies of suffocation.
Oh my...
Jesus Christ, bro.
Oh.
Oh my
He's dead.
God.
Rest in peace.
He probably like passed out before he killed
No, he
himself
died.
there.
You just fucking like severed his own head.
So that was what happened. You were knocked up by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and died, Your Honor.
Good.
He arrested the dead man.
Now then, this court finds the defendant Maggie Bride not guilty.
Suicide is a crime, you know.
That is all. This court is adjourned. Yay!
So about your like skull fracture,
I ain't gonna get that checked out. Oh my god.
it's the bitch with the Jax Films forehead.
Okay, Jeezy.
Oh.
I knew yet he was
Okay.
trying to eventually. I'm so moved on what you've done for me, sir.
Oh god, Roxas, just wait until she sees Pearl. Oh god, just wait until he sees Pearl.
Roxas voice act Pearl.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me.
Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when
What?
I fell from the
Whoa.
9th floor.
Bro.
Doesn't
My
die.
apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles. It got sick from all sorts
This
of
bitch is dead. She died like fucking 3 years ago.
failed at almost every test I've ever taken. Experienced almost every kind of disaster. And never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe.
How are you this bad at life? Oh my god.
My life has been nothing but a string of disasters.
That is, pretty bad.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch on to those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Yeah, that's right. We were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old
My
lady
husband.
pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crossing. I gave her my hand and
She died.
What?
before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I thought you got ran over. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is my fault. Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up and scattered.
Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I have minor brain damage, but I'm fine.
I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. Next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after
Oh,
all,
God,
goddess of misfortune is only a name.
You bet, and I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourself, too. leaves, gets hit by truck, dies.
What a horrible day. I got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? I thought you said you just got your memory back.
At that moment, everything really did come back to me.
Clutter.
Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had classes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a really good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily spoiled by other people's opinions, but in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else?
Rick.
This girl, Maya?
You finally remembered.
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example,
Person Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me.
well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together.
Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since you came back into my life.
Larry Butcher's
And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. What? Bruh! There she is!
It's Pearl.
It's Pearl.
Like a third of the head is a face, and not
we-
like 2/3.
Can we start the next one tomorrow?
Sure.
I suppose so.
Tell me this bitch is Pearl.